take that along with communication.
Hey guys,
information communication.
Please indulge me for one moment.
The Zoning Board of Appeals. Councilor King.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Okay, here we go.
Administration.
All right, guys, Kenny B here. Just saying hello, and the Worcester City Council is meeting tonight on January 14th, 2025. Hope this day finds you all well. Of course, you go to worcestermass.gov and watch the City Council meeting live tonight. There's so much going on in the city of Worcester, from cell phones and driving and crosswalks. And in fact, just this past Friday, unfortunately, a 71-year-old man was killed on Lake Ave as he departed a bus that was stopped. And we know that Lake Ave has been, just like Mill Street, has been for many years now, has been just one lane, 30 miles an hour. Unfortunately, the person stepped off the bus and another driver came by. And, you know, also as a pedestrian, you have to have, whether you're 71 or 21, where are you, right? But unfortunately, it was unfaithful for that person. And, you know, he was killed. The driver stayed on the scene. This happened about 5:30 last Friday, which would have made it January 10th. So LA fires have consumed thousands, 50,000 acres of land. And maybe you could put that into a state size. Is it Delaware? Is it Rhode Island? Is it Connecticut? Devastating. You guys have seen it. And so it's just not Worcester that's burning without the fire. But, and I don't take that lightly, and I say that with all my compassion to LA, or any city that's burnt to the ground. This is a metropolitan urban fire. This is not in LA County. This is not a fire that's just like out in the trees and you have nothing to worry about. This is a fire that is consuming your property. Okay, not everybody in LA is rich and famous, by the way. So Christian King, City Councilor, you can hear him tonight. I can turn him on because he's probably still, I mean, I can reactivate the webcam here, but he's probably still talking. I'm treated unfairly. I don't get enough time to speak. Mr. Chair, Christian King wants to bring back First Night. Now, First Night died. First Night sucks anywhere you go anyway, right? For me, right? I'm not an old fuddy-duddy, but even when I was a kid, growing up in Worcester and things, I never went to First Night. It's like going from here, going from what kind of fun is that? You know, I grew up First Night, New Year's Eve. I went over to someone's house and I stayed there all night long. That was my first night. We partied, whatever we did, right? It was harmless, all right? First night is, that's great. You know, you shoot out the fireworks and everything like that. But another thing that made the news today was the Coney sign, Georgia's Coney Island, you know, 1905, Coney Island, you know, Greek immigrant opened up a breakfast lunch stand and converted it to a hot dog stand. And you know, so they're renewing the lights and the sign with a famous hand with the Coney dog. You guys can see that on Worcester Business Journal, or just check that out online. A couple of things I wanted to bring up tonight were a couple of new properties and businesses that will be located by the Hanover Theater. There's actually retail establishment that's happening or will be developed on Main Street across from the Hanover Theater. Wow. What insight. There's nothing there. You go watch a show, you beeline it back to the parking garage, and then you go over to Via, you go over to Shrewsbury Street. There is nothing on Main Street. It looks like we have some new businesses that are going to open up Cold Stone, a creamery, Planet Smoothie, and Wetzel Pretzel. They're national franchises. And they're going to be taking up space across from the Hanover Theater at 531 Main Street, near the Hanover Theater and Conservatory for the Performing Arts. So I guess they, this franchise has attempted to be in Worcester at some point, but forget all the, the details. The details is that when you go to a show, and it would be great to have amenities, not just a food truck, sausage and onion. That's great outside of Polar Park. But when you go to Hanover Theater, particularly that Main South District, it would be great to stop in and get something to eat and, make the whole area something, not just the theater as a destination to get the hell out of there. So anyway, that's great, and we'll see how that works. And these national chains, man, if they don't get any business, they're gone. All right, they're gone. Said the businesses will operate between 7 a.m. and 11 p.m. Sunday through Thursday, and from 7 a.m. to 1 a.m. Friday and Saturday. So they want you to get your buzz on and get your munchies going, which is cool. Worcester business readers cast more than 200, almost 3,000 votes, resulting in what's the best business, what's the best place to eat. This just came up. Best locally owned place to meet for coffee was right down here in my backyard. The Sturbridge Coffee House. Haven't been there. Don't go to coffee houses, but okay. Best restaurant for business dinner. 111 Chop House. It's got an asterisk, so notable runner-ups are Beer, Italian Table. Now, this is all from the Worcester Business Journal. You can find it online. You may have to subscribe, but it may be free. It's Sole Proprietor, Ruth Chris's Steakhouse in Worcester, and let's look at best restaurant for business lunch. The Sole Proprietor, notable runner-ups. Best after work bar, the Mercantile Rooftop Restaurant and Bar. That was featured the other day. It looked like they really had some good food there. Notable runners-up were Sonoma Restaurant in Worcester, Quinn's Irish Pub, I believe that's on West Boylston Street, and Breen's Cafe. Breen's is all over the internet. When I went there 30 years ago, it's a place to go grab a brew. Now they are serving food. Best marijuana company. Oh my God. What does that mean? Anyway, Bud's Goods and Provisions in Worcester. Now that's right on Gold Star Boulevard, adjacent to Shaw's. It was an old diner. No, I forget what it was, but it's an old breakfast joint. I went there a few times in its dying days, and it was, yeah, that's exactly what it was. It was dying. So anyway, guys, we have a lot going on here in Worcester and beyond. Thankful to our friends in LA. If you guys want me to painfully go back to the Worcester City Council meeting,
Yes.
for closing arguments.
Yes.
Anyway, hope you guys are doing well.
Yes.
Opposed, so ordered, and
Councilor Russell?
Yes.
Councilor Toomey?
Yes.
And Mayor Petty?
Yes.
Awesome.
12C,
See you guys next time.
Communication C,
Thanks for tuning in.
recommend adoption of the amendment to the